Hey guys, and for today's video, I'm be doing my first All-Star ballot of the season, and yeah, we're gonna go over reposition. I based it off stats, so like I picked like the top 3 or 4 players for like everything except outfield. I picked like the top 5 or 6 and looked at stats, compared them, and picked the best one in my opinion. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed today's video, and let's get into it. For first base, I picked Josh Naylor. Maybe, yeah, he has a 229 average and only like a 320 on base percentage, but he's been driving in runners, has 44 RBIs and 16 homers. So, took down the count. I think he's like yeah, he's almost like has 6 more than Mountcastle, and he's just doing great. He has 15 more RBIs in him too. That's who I was maybe going to pick out. It was pretty tough. Not the hardest one, but one of the more hardest ones, but I don't know. To me, I mean, I know, but to me, on base runner is great. But if you could drive in runners, I mean, driving a lot more runners and more homers, to me, that's more valuable. But yeah, let's get on next one. For this, I picked Harper for the same reason over Freeman. He had double the home runs, more RBIs, and it wasn't like as much. Like I feel like the on base percentage was closer, but yeah, same reason basically. Drove in more runners, just more vibe. Freeman's still great and still one of the best first basemen in the league. So yeah, like. It was another one I was close to, but yeah. We'll go on to second base. Here I have Marcus Semien. I mean, having a good year so far, having another could be an all-star again. I mean, we have to see. I mean, we still have another month of voting you, but yeah. Him versus Altuve was kind of close too. Like there was some that were pretty obvious to me, and there were others that was like, yeah, this took a little bit. Him versus Altuve was kind of close too. It's like I feel like he's been driving in more runners too, and getting on more base more frequently. But yeah, alright, let's get to next in the National League. This one was easy. I picked Ketel Marte from the Arizona Diamondbacks. I mean, Arise was the next one, but he just doesn't drive any runners, has no extra barely gets any extra bases. I mean, he gets some doubles, but here to Ketel Marte, like, or anyone else not that close. Maybe Arise was by my second choice, maybe. I'm still trying to think about it, but I don't know. It was just anyone that he was against was like had worse production, like maybe around the same average on base percentage. But yeah, I look at hitting, fielding too. But like I said, it's hard to like really tell like with the fielding. I don't know, like on like the Baseball Reference, like I don't like the only thing is errors and like there's a couple other stats. But yeah, it's hard to tell with fielding. I'm going mostly off batting as you could see. But yeah, third base, Royce Lewis just came back. Jeez, he has 1,000 average at 2 home runs and 2 RBIs. I've been going, okay. Great start for him. But for third base, I picked. I picked Jose Ramirez. Have we say more? Sorry, I've been doing this for like a couple hours. I'm just trying to remember some of the things I will forget. You guys tell me in the comments. I'll probably miss a couple things, but I've just been been reviewing it too. But yeah, it was between him and Paradas, whose Isaac Paredes has been a beast this year, but Jose Ramirez has 56 RBIs. I know. Dude, that's amazing. And 16 homers. Like, 58 RBIs. Like, dude, he's having an insane start. So that's the reason why I picked him over everyone else. I feel like he wasn't too beat. And, like, maybe the on-base and average were a little bit lower. But everything else was good. So, yeah. I don't know. Like I say, but... Next... Oh, this one was tough, but I picked Alec Bohm. But guys, Ryan McMahon is very underrated. Like he was a close second. This one was really close too. Ryan McMahon was pretty no one. I've only ever hear anyone talk about him. I mean, he's probably the second, but he's definitely at least. You could argue for first best in NL. He's at least the second best in the NL though. National League, Ryan McMahon. He's been great. His defense has slowed down a little bit, but yeah, he's one of the most underrated and underappreciated players. One of the most top 5 underrated players in baseball. Definitely. Alright. So, for shortstops, I know, but Bobby Witt's been great. This one is the hardest. I think like you go either way with one, but I'm going Gunnar Henderson from the Orioles. I don't know. They're both having an amazing season, but it's hard, but I don't know. I feel like it's really hard. It's really close, but I think Gunnar Henderson's been a little better. I mean, It's a close one, though, but yeah, let's move on here. All right, so for shortstops in the NL, this one was the most obvious. Mookie Betts from the Dodgers. I mean, he's just better in every way from every other shortstop. I mean, he's a beast. But yeah, I mean, I'm shocked. I kind of forgot that he wasn't playing outfield. I'm like, it's kind of weird because he's usually plays right field, but he was playing shortstop. I played some sucking. Did he play some sucking last year too? But yeah, it's been kind of weird. But by far the easiest pick. All right, next catcher. Definitely Salvador Perez. He's had a great year so far. I mean, last year he was really good. People were saying like resurgence, but wasn't he like that second or at least top 3 in the NL2 last year? I remember it was him and Rutschman when I was doing this. But he's been just great, really great for the Royals, and it's helped him. Especially him and Bobby would have helped him with the Royals being pretty good this year. But yeah, let's go to the NL. It was another close one between William and Will Smith, but I picked William Contreras from the Brewers. Been the best hitting catcher by far this year. I mean, maybe not by far, but he's been a beast, though. I mean, he has, from the stats, like, dude, he was hitting the 330s, 340s a couple weeks ago. He's cooled off a little bit, but he's still hitting amazing. That'd still be amazing stat line for anyone, but yeah, let's move on here. Oh, outfield in the AL. No shocker. Aaron Judge and Juan Soto. Jeez, Aaron Judge was hitting like 250s, and now he got 290. He's been amazing in May. And Soto, too, like, dude, they've both been amazing this season. It's unfair that they're both on the same team. Like, look at that. Like, how is that even fair that they're on the same team? That's crazy, though, but this was the easiest one. And then Kyle Tucker, who is one of, I don't know, I would still say he's pretty underrated. I don't want to say he's one of the most underrated, but he's still pretty underrated. He's a beast, too. Like, he's been one of the best outfielders in the American League for the past couple years. So, yeah. Here's the thing that I find weird with is, yeah, I feel like the first two with Yelich and Profar are obvious. But then I feel like the third one, there's no one, like, amazing that's, like, having a, like, standout season. I mean, Heliot Ramos, but, like, he's only played, like, 25 games. So, like, I wanted to pick someone else. You know what I mean? I want to pick someone that's had a full sample size. It's not his fault, but, you know what I mean? I go by 2 games, too. Like, if you haven't played. I mean, I know sometimes injuries and stuff, it's not their fault, like, getting called up or called down. But, yeah. These two are obvious, but my other one was Tatis. He's been another good season, too. Hasn't been really back to, like, that amazing. He had a great year last year. I'm sorry, defense, but hasn't been back to that amazing form in the past. But I guess we'll see coming back. But when I was looking at this, I didn't realize Josh Young has only played a couple games this year. I mean, great start for him so far, but yeah. I know David Fry's been amazing this year, but he's only played like 35 games compared to like one of the most underrated player in MLB, Brent Rooker from the A's. I mean, Kevin PR too, but has not played enough games. To me, like I said, games matter too. Like if you have the production, you know what I mean? Maybe, but I'm just gonna pick. Brent Rooker's played like 60 games, so yeah, that's why. But Brent Rooker, the most underrated player in baseball. Alright, DH. This one was tough, very tough. But Marcell Ozuna's has been great. Other than average and on base percentage, Marcell Ozuna is better than Ohtani. But yeah, I mean Ohtani still. Once he comes back pitching though, he's gonna be the best player in baseball again. But yeah, he's still a beast. But yeah, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed today's videos. These are my picks right here. I mean, yeah, it's kind of interesting here. And what I find interesting with this one is there's not like, I mean, usually there's like a team that has 3+. Is there any teams that have 3+? Usually there's like a team that usually has 3 or 4. This year it's kind of more balanced with how many players, you know what I mean? Like I feel like with my voting, I mean, in my opinion, but most teams, like good teams, have like only 2. Like no one has 3 or more, which is kind of interesting to me. For my voting, maybe you guys it'll be different. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Till next time, everyone. Peace out. Bye.